They say when you see the mother hen ruffling her feathers, you know the hawk is close. But today, the hawk has landed right in our backyard, and it came bearing gifts. You saw the headline, and yes, it is officially confirmed. A massive United States military aircraft has touched down on Nigerian soil in Abuja, delivering what the US Africa Command is calling critical military supplies to the Nigerian Armed Forces. We are receiving breaking reports this afternoon, Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, that this is not just a routine visit. This delivery is the next phase of the aggressive Trump strategy we have been witnessing in the Northwest since Christmas. Just weeks after US drones and fighter jets rained missiles on the Tangaza and Isa forests in Sokoto State, the Americans have now put boots and boxes on the ground in the Federal Capital Territory. We are going to take you straight to the tarmac at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport to unpack this shipment. We will discuss exactly what is inside these crates, from advanced night vision equipment to precision-guided munitions meant for the new AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters that are being fast-tracked. We will also connect the dots between this shipment and the terrifying country of particular concern designation that President Trump slapped on Nigeria late last year, which seems to have forced the federal government to open the door wide to American military intervention. If you want to know if these new tools will finally be the end of Bello Turji and the Lakurawa group, or if we are just turning Nigeria into a permanent US military outpost, please do me a massive favor and smash that like button right now. It helps us push this sensitive update to more Nigerians who need to know what is landing in their country. And if you are not yet a subscriber, click that button and turn on the notification bell. You need to be here as we track the movement of these weapons from Abuja to the front lines. Let's get into the gist of this massive arrival. The atmosphere in Abuja is tense but expectant. According to a statement released just hours ago by US Africa Command (AFRICOM) on their verified X account, this delivery was handed over directly to Nigerian military authorities to support Nigeria's ongoing operations. While the statement was diplomatic, sources on the ground are telling us that the cargo includes the specific technical equipment needed to coordinate air-to-ground strikes. Remember the complaint after the December 25th airstrikes? There were reports that while the missiles hit, the ground mop-up was weak because our troops didn't have the real-time data to catch the running bandits. This new shipment is likely the answer to that gap. Communication gadgets, surveillance drones, and laser targeting systems that allow a soldier in the bush to paint a target for a jet flying 20,000 feet above. This delivery also comes hot on the heels of a high-level meeting that happened just 5 days ago, on January 8, 2026. The Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, was in San Diego, California, meeting with US officials and Bell Textron to fast-track the delivery of 12 AH-1Z attack helicopters. It seems the Americans are not waiting for the helicopters to arrive before sending the support gear. They are rushing the ammunition and the logistics in advance. This agency tells us one thing: the US is not joking about this war on terror in West Africa anymore. They see the rise of the Lakurawa group in Sokoto and Kebbi states as a direct threat to their interests, and they are pumping resources into Nigeria to stop it before it becomes another Afghanistan. But we must look at the other side of the coin. This gift is not free. It is coming with heavy strings attached. Remember that in late 2025, the US government labeled Nigeria a country of particular concern regarding religious freedom and security. President Trump threatened to go guns blazing if the insecurity didn't stop. So this plane landing in Abuja is likely part of a deal. We give you the weapons, but you must let us call the shots. We have already seen US drones operating in our airspace. Now we have US military planes delivering supplies. The line between partnership and occupation is getting very thin. Furthermore, reports from Homangle and the New Humanitarian earlier this week have cast a shadow over the recent US airstrikes. They revealed that while the missiles destroyed some camps in Tangaza, the main targets, like the leaders of the Lakurawa group, might have escaped because they were tipped off by the sound of the surveillance helicopters. So if the previous technology failed to catch the big fish, will these new supplies make a difference? Or are we just getting more hardware that will end up being used to harass civilians while the bandits move to a new forest? The timing is also critical. We just reported yesterday about Bello Turji chasing villagers out of Isa LSA in retaliation for the airstrikes. The bandits are angry and they are hitting soft targets. The arrival of this US plane sends a message to Turji: we are reloading, but it also puts the villagers in the middle of a brewing storm. If the Nigerian army uses these new tools to launch a ground offensive, the collateral damage could be massive. The bandits are already embedding themselves in communities, using women and children as shields. Does this new American equipment have the precision to distinguish between a terrorist and a farmer? That is the 500 million naira question. I want to pause here and ask you, the viewer, a very serious question. We often say we want foreign help to end insecurity because our own security chiefs have failed. But now that the help is here in the form of US planes and US bombs, are you comfortable with the American military having such a deep foothold in Nigeria? Do you trust them to protect our interests, or are they only here for their own agenda? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear your perspective on this big brother assistance. We are also hearing whispers that this delivery might include advanced IED detectors. This would be a game changer for our troops on the roads in Borno and Samara, where landmines are the biggest killer of soldiers. If this is true, then we might see a reduction in the ambushes that have claimed so many lives. But again, equipment is only as good as the person using it. We need to know if the US is also sending trainers, or if they are just dropping the boxes and flying away. As we watch the crates being offloaded in Abuja, it is clear that 2026 is going to be the year of kinetic action. The government is tired of talking, and the Americans are eager to test their weapons. But for the common man in Sokoto, Zamara and Katsina, the prayer remains the same. Let the grass not suffer while the elephants fight. If you found this update informative and you want to keep tracking the flow of these weapons, please smash that like button. Let's get this video to 10,000 likes to show the authorities that we are watching every move. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please do it now. We will be following this equipment to the front lines and bringing you the updates. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and remember, a weapon is only a tool. It is the hand that holds it that determines the future.